Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do a final pregnancy update along with showing you guys how I'm inducing my labor at home. So let's just get into the symptoms that I've been having. I am currently 37 weeks and 2 days, so I'm just gonna let you guys know what symptoms and everything that I've been having. Pretty much nothing has changed. I've been having a lot of Braxton Hicks, more and more. I've been having some hip pain, which I guess is pretty normal. And this may be TMI, but if you're pregnant, you want to know this. I've also noticed in the past couple of weeks that like my bottom lower area has turned like a purplish bluish color, like it's gotten really dark. And I know that's indicative to pregnancy or whatever, but yeah, I noticed that. My stomach has been really itchy. I do oil my stomach twice a day, so it's not because my skin is dry, it's just the pregnancy. I have seen a few extra stretch marks so far that I didn't have maybe a week and a half ago. I just noticed them this week. Other than that, I've been having some back pain, and whew, y'all, I'm out of breath. And of course that's been getting worse. I just can't do anything. I'm just out of breath constantly. But what else did I want to tell you guys? I've been having really bad hip pain. I think I mentioned that. And my pelvis area has like been creaking, if that makes sense. Like my bones have been creaking, like when I sit down, when I stand up, it's like I can feel them rubbing together, and it's super uncomfortable and it's painful. I'm not sleeping at night because I can't get comfortable. It's very hard for me to get comfortable at night, so a lot of the times I don't sleep. I find it easier for me to sleep during the day versus at night, and that possibly may be because my boyfriend's been at work at night and I'm usually used to sleeping with him, so the fact that I can't sleep with him at night may be adding to my insomnia and my discomfort. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I'll just go ahead and show you guys two things that I've recently done for baby girl. So I set up her bottle warmer in my room, and I also set up her wipe warmer. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that. So this is the Munchkin wipe warmer, and I have it plugged up and everything. Like, I don't know if you guys can see like the precipitation, but it's warm. Like the wipes are really warm, and I love this. I have her bottle warmer here. Like y'all can see some water in there because I like try to test it out. I just wanted to make sure I knew how to operate it. And it's really simple. On here it just has like markers for how long you're gonna leave the bottle in for, and you just fill the water up, you pour it inside, and then you push this button and it will turn green when it's ready to be used. And when you put the bottle in, it'll warm it, and then the green light will stay on until you turn it off. But that's it. It's pretty simple, and I think this is definitely gonna be something that I love. We're gonna get this baby out. I am 37 weeks and 2 days. So at this point, I'm just ready for this all to be over with. So I'm going to attempt to induce my labor at home. I have been eating a lot of pineapple, but it hasn't been doing anything. I've been having contractions, but they are not consistent. They come and they go, so I'm still having Braxton Hicks. But at this point, baby girl has to go. Yes, she's getting evicted. So let me see if I can give y'all a good shot. This is what baby is looking like. She is big, and just an actual belly shot for you guys. I'm starting to get some stretch marks like right here around this area. I never had those before, and prior to pregnancy I did get like stretch marks on my side. However, they were not this bad. I got them when I went on a weight gain journey and I was taking a pediment, and my body just gained so much weight all at one time, and it was ridiculous. I probably gained 10-15 pounds in a matter of a week when I was on that. So yeah, I got those. They did get a little bit more intense, of course, from me gaining weight and nothing but my belly, but that's a whole nother video. That's another story. Anyways, we are going to try the Midwives Brew today. And for those of you who don't know, the Midwives Brew is a drink that is rumored to induce your labor. It's made of 2 tablespoons of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of castor oil, 10 ounces of mango nectar, apricot nectar, I'm sorry, and then also 1 cup of this like lemon tea or whatever. So I did pick all those items up from my local grocery store. So we're going to go into the kitchen and I'm going to show you guys how I make it. Okay, so these are all of the ingredients that I used for the Midwives Brew. Now I've mixed the apricot juice and castor oil, and I have my tea ready to pour in. I'm about to mix everything up, and this is the consistency of the drink. It's pretty smooth and it's like a light color. So I'm just gonna pour it into this container and actually refrigerate it because it's pretty warm right now and I want it chilled. So the drink is made. This is it. I had put it in the refrigerator because I wanted it cold, and of course when you first make it, it's warm. So I let it sit in the refrigerator for a couple hours. So shake it up. It doesn't look like too much to drink from like looking at the bottle, and then I also have this Gatorade that I'm going to chase it with because I've seen a lot of people saying it was nasty, but yeah, we're gonna get this show on the road, y'all. Let's get it. Okay, it doesn't taste, I know it tastes bad. The only thing I'm honestly tasting is the almonds, the almond butter. Like I'm halfway done drinking this now. Like you can see where it started at. I'm halfway, so I'm gonna just chill the rest of it now. I'm out drinking that. So it's really giving me some acid reflux right now. Like I feel like I have to throw up. I'm so nauseous. These those almonds, like I love almonds, but but I mean, that's right now. I don't feel nothing. The time is currently 9:57. I'll be back if I have an update, if anything changes, if anything happens. Alright, so it is 1:05 a.m. and right now my contractions are like an hour apart. And they just getting more and more intense. Like I feel like the baby like putting pressure down there, and it's killing me. I'm trying to wait till they like really close together to call my boyfriend because he at work. So I'm trying to just call him and trying to wait till they get at least maybe 20 minutes apart, and then maybe I'll call. The update, y'all. It's 1:05 a.m. so I'll be back when they either get closer together or something else happens. Come on, contraction. Okay, so around hospital. I got there, I was only 1 centimeter dilated. During the time that I was there, I only dilated to 2 centimeters, so I was, you know, progressing pretty slow. And they wound up discharging me so that I could go home. I am in labor, but I am in what they consider non-active labor because I'm not ready to, you know, push. And my cervix isn't dilated enough. But when I got there, basically they, you know, ran everything, checked me, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, when we got to the hospital, we found out that my boyfriend, who goes into the hospital, will not be allowed to leave. So basically, I'm grateful that they discharged me so that we can go home and pack him a bag and get his things ready, and make arrangements for somebody to care for our dog while we're gone, because we're going to be gone for about 3 days. And they basically said that I'm only allowed to have him there. He's not allowed to leave the hospital. So once he comes into the hospital, he can't leave back out and if he comes back to get me, he can't come back to get me until I'm discharged. So if he left sometime while I was, like, I don't know, in early labor or something like that, or in early active labor, I guess, more so, he would not be able to come back, which is a really big inconvenience. You know, we weren't really planning for that, so he didn't have a backpack because he thought he would be able to go home, shower, and come back, but that's not the case. While I was there were like some complications. Not anything terrible. It's just her heart rate was going down every time I had a contraction, so they were assuming that she maybe was playing with her umbilical cord or had it wrapped around herself. She was being very, very stubborn. My contractions are still consistent. My cervix is just not dilated enough, so I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna walk, do some squats, and just try to thin my cervix out, and I'll probably be back sometime later on today. The doctor said he expects me back within the next couple of hours because, I mean, I am in labor. I am dilating. I'm just moving slowly. So I'm going to go home, shower, try to give me some rest because I'm exhausted. I was up all night. And that's it. I'll be back with another update whenever something happens, you guys.